Well, the initial shock of the hit of the tornado has worn off, but the day is worn on, and people are confronting the realities of what's going on here. Look behind me here. Here's a house completely covered with a broken tree, and above, the utility crews have just finished reconstructing an entire block of utility infrastructure. The power is still not on for a lot of people here, and that's step one in the pathway to recovery.
Well, it was intense. It was intense.
Kenneth Duvall's house is surrounded by downed trees, crushed cars, neighbors without roofs, and there's no power.
I could hear everything, Dad falling on the window breaking out. We all ran down the basement.
And I heard the wind coming. Never heard anything like it before in my life.
Jeff Brown is working to help his neighbors recover.
The support that we have in this neighborhood yesterday, it was like I would expect it. Everybody's out making sure everybody was okay and, just checking on each other and so forth and so on. But yeah, no doubt, we'll get it back to like it was.
Residents are turning up at the nearby Mount Olive Church. They're met by people like Aaron Dryden, who owns Luna Blue.
Good afternoon.
A nearby restaurant that COVID couldn't kill and that the tornado missed.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yvonne Butler has a smashed home, no power, and no way to prepare the next meal.
It's a blessing, because we've been out there, I've been cleaning up the debris in front of the house. So this is very much appreciated.
Everyone's had such a tough 2 years, and everyone is still coming out, supporting, helping their neighbor. And I love it, and I'm just so happy and feel lucky to be a part of it.
On nearby West Street, nothing short of a colossal project today to completely reconstruct 2 blocks of destroyed utility infrastructure and clear debris. At least 25 businesses remained closed Thursday. Governor Larry Hogan, touring the area, promised state assistance to get this part of West Annapolis back up and running.
I'm just incredibly proud of the way our communities come together whenever there's a crisis or where you get hit with some adversity like this. And I'm just so thankful that we haven't lost lives and that we didn't have many injuries.
But it most certainly was a close one. There are some of the blue tarp roofs in this neighborhood that are still covered tonight. The utility crews are wrapping up, but we still got at least 6,600 people in this section of Annapolis without power right now. Up on West Street, the commercial area I just showed you, they have reconstructed the utility infrastructure there. They're hoping to get that street open sometime shortly after sundown tonight. Reporting live in West Annapolis, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
It is just astounding when you see all of that, but to know that our neighbors are coming together in a time like this, we know we could count on that.
Yeah, they stepped in quickly too. Scott, thank you. And when storms like this happen, our region always steps in to help, and this team, our WUSA 9 family, is no exception. We all live here too.
We sure do, and we're pitching in with hot meals for neighbors who need them at the Mount Olive Community Life Center in Annapolis, and Adam Longo is there live. Hey, Ads.
Hey, Leslie. Hi, Lorenzo. So we're on Hicks Avenue at the Community Center in Annapolis, just off of West Street, where there is a lot to taco about. All right, so this food truck here, we're springing for it. We're footing the bill. For anyone who has been out helping to clean up, anyone impacted by the storm damage, hot meals out here on us at the Taqueria El Primo food truck. Again, the Mount Olivet Community Center, which is behind the Mount Olivet Church on Hicks Avenue. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the mayor of Annapolis now. Mr. Mayor, can you talk about, you're doing some community outreach here inside of the community center. What sort of things have been going on? Who needs help right now?
So, well, you wouldn't believe it with this beautiful day that you're seeing here now, what it was like yesterday. But people are scared. People have been looking for help. I want to thank Channel 9 for doing this. This is a big thing for the neighborhood. This is a proud community that has been devastated. And so we are getting people to shelter. We're getting trees taken off of properties. We are fixing main lines, and we're getting people back on their feet.
Any estimate just of how many people have been impacted and maybe how many people are without power right now?
I think we haven't got the full assessment now. We're around about 2,500 on the last power outage that I checked on. Over 100 homes definitely substantially damaged, and probably a lot more with minor damage. That assessment will be coming in soon. But the main thing is no one was hurt, right. And we're so grateful that with such a powerful storm and such a powerful tornado, no one really was seriously hurt.
Yeah, it was amazing when you just saw the extent of the damage from yesterday. I know they've been cleaning that up. Final thing for you real quick, what's the biggest need right now for Annapolis?
I think the biggest need now is we got a volunteer day coming up on Sunday. So at 12 o'clock you can come to the Mount Olive Church right here. We'll set you up. We're setting 10 or so dumpsters around the community. Okay. Bring your wheelbarrow, bring your shovel, come and help and see this beautiful community that was really affected badly yesterday.
Let's get everything back to normal. Mayor Gavin Buckley, appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely. So listen, the food truck here, Taqueria El Primo, going to be out here offering hot meals for folks who have damage, don't have power. People who have been pitching in to help out will be out here till 7:30, and we'll be hearing from some other folks in the community here throughout the night. Live in Annapolis, Adam Longo, WUSA 9.
This is so good to see.
Yeah, whatever we can do to make it easier for people, and if having the food there is the thing that fills the gap, it's a great thing to see. All right.
Thank you.